Previously on the Six Gaming What the fuck am I reading? Previously on the Six Gaming Podcast. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this week's edition of the Six Gaming Podcast. I am your host, as always, Shosan, and I'm missing my hat. I just realized that. Son of a... First, we have Mr. Pentherian. Say hello.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
It's Mr. Broxbeeble himself.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I just realized you're always looking down at us.
Really?
It's the way your webcam sits.
Yeah.
But you tower above us.
Yeah, I mean, I can... Yeah.
No, that's awkward. Mr. Runkley joining us from a fantastic hotel room, it looks like.
Yeah, I am not set up yet.
No. So, if you guys don't know, Ron is moving.
Yeah,
To an undisclosed location.
it looks really weird without the portal turret behind him. I gotta say that.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
That'll come back in future episodes, I promise.
Right. He's out in California, but, you know, California is such a huge state. Good luck finding him.
Yeah.
But you'd have to find someone not stoned enough to give you directions, and then it's kind of a bitch dealing with the freeway. You know, it's just not worth it.
Don't you just head west and along the way you join the World Video Game Championships and then you had a backpack inside a dinosaur or something like
There
that?
you go.
I am pretty sure that we passed that place where the dinosaurs are.
Did you really?
That's awesome.
Because they call them the movie famous dinosaurs.
Did you go like
So I'm wondering if it's the same.
California?
I thought about saying that. I am not sure my wife would have gotten the reference.
Oh, that's a shame.
Grounds for divorce.
And you know, and driving to California, next thing you know, you make a wrong turn and you look up and like, oh hey, there's that donut shop that's in all the Hood movies. Great.
Well, what I did do is on the 21st, I actually left on Wednesday the 21st. Of course, that was the day that Marty McFly goes back to the future. And you know, the first exit we take, I go, "Here's our exit," just like Christopher Lloyd did in the movie.
So, and no doubt,
epic.
Probably total silence in the car, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
just at that
that's
point,
a shame.
I would like to point out that now all of Back to the Future takes place in the past.
Good news,
Yes, that's right.
everyone.
It's news.
Good news, everyone!
Good news, everyone. Because we won't have it for a little bit. All right, so.
But hey, why won't we have it? I have my computer.
Oh, that's true.
I'll be set up. I'm supposed to be set up today, but it should be set up tomorrow.
That'll work.
And-
Yeah. Maybe some editing. Maybe some Crypt of the Necrodancer, because I'm sure you've been playing that.
I've been playing that in the car on the way here.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Have your wife drive while you play games.
Yeah, I mean, I see it pop up on Steam, like, you know, Rockley is now playing Crypt of the Necrodancer. It's like, he's in the middle of nowhere on the road somewhere. How is he doing that?
Yep, they're putting native voice chat, they're putting it into their games, starting with their new game, Overwatch, which is
Okay,
their
I
first-person shooter.
have to ask a question. I have to ask a question about this. Didn't they learn from World of Warcraft?
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't they already do that?
I mean, they
I'm
did.
like
they
90%
tried.
sure World of Warcraft had voice chat that no one used.
Let's be real. I don't know anybody who uses it.
I
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
never used it.
Ron's Hotel Internet. We didn't catch
Yeah.
a word of that.
Somebody on that access point just fired up RedTube. I mean,
Right?
I'm not surprised. But I'm saying I've never had an LFR.
It was Ron.
Hey, hey, Brox.
yeah,
Brox.
yes.
How many episodes have you done?
How many have I done? Well, I think this one's the
No.
well. There's around 36, but including this one.
Including this one?
It's 37. 37
In a row?
in a row.
I love it.
They just all lined up.
Right. Jesus. All right, so and that blew my mind that people were getting paid to play Halo and Counter-Strike, you know.
Well, I mean, you know, now with the kids, like the younger kids these days, I mean, it's normal to them. I mean, they grow up kind of watching the Let's Plays on YouTube and on Twitch and
No, yeah, very true.
And
like
plus,
that.
all of them are so good that they fucked my mom last night. I mean,
Exactly.
How can you
Yeah,
compete with
exactly.
that?
That's
Wait, what?
rather public too. Sadly, salute your shorts. Hey, dude,
Mm.
these were awesome. I still remember the Hey Dude theme song.
oh yeah,
How sad
Hey,
is that?
dude.
It's a little wild and little strange.
Oh,
You
jeez.
make your home out on the range.
We stopped singing.
It's kind of weird too to me that the New York Times brought it up. That even puts even more exposure, you know, to gaming and professional
Exactly.
And I'm not sure if it's because gaming's getting bigger or because news media is getting broader. But I've
That
noticed
very
like
well could be too.
a number of our articles have come out of New York Times, Forbes, like all these LA Times, all these big, considered trustworthy
Kind of mainstream
publications.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
not just HuffPost or Kotaku or whatever.
I'm worried that, League of Legends will collapse and MOBAs in general will be that dying fad, that
But
once
something will
existed.
take its place.
Yes,
Yeah,
something
well,
else will come.
Video game
FPS
esports is
was
going to
it.
have to evolve.
Right. Well,
There's always going to be something ready to take off.
If you're the main one who plays your console and you play a lot, then it's probably worth it.
Yeah,
Because
and
it's
it's
super comfortable.
I
It's
agree.
better.
it's
Whatever.
not that much different price point wise than like a good gaming mouse. Like I think my Razer Naga was about
Yeah.
the same. It was about $100.
That it was a Kickstarted game, or that maybe the people. Do you just take pills with a beer?
yep.
That's
I
awesome.
gotta take my meds, man. So
Okay.
it's about that time.
I would check the bottle where it probably says "Do not take with
You
alcohol."
mean right there that says "Do not take with alcohol"?
Okay.
Do not operate
Oh my
machinery.
God.
Yeah, that sort of good stuff.
Why, show?
This is
Don't
not
worry
a
about
snuff film.
Hey,
Anyway,
you get more bang for your buck that way.
Right. I mean, I'm a cheap date.
he also mentioned the Mist books, so I guess I just got to bring this out again.
Yeah. All right. We gotta do this, I guess.
You need to have that in your background permanently. Uh-oh, here goes show.
Hey, so Mr. Fu, let's see, where is it? Is it this one? Yeah.
All right. So since we're doing this, I'll bust mine out. It's a little bit worn for the weather, but I do have my Mist Trilogy, and
Yeah.
I have this on my Kindle, mind you. I do have this on my Kindle.
I have the original hardcovers of each of the 3 books.
Oh, you have the hardcover?
Yeah.
So
And this
jealous.
one,
I really am. Those are great books.
it's a little hard to see, but
No,
it's
it's not.
signed.
You have signatures. Oh my God.
Signed by Rand Miller, Rawa.
What?
I think Robin's on here somewhere.
Can I,
Victoria. Something that looks like John
Like-
Cena, but it's not.
I need to white out Dan, and I'll just handwrite my own name in there. I will buy it for him. Yeah, I don't care. I really want to talk to those guys. Not even just about Mist, because I'm sure they've had that for years.
Well, you should have donated $10,000 to the abduction campaign, and then you could have gone to
There you
Sign
go.
Worlds and.
No. I do. God, if I had $10,000, it would not go to that. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
love
you
your
would have
game,
supported the
but-
Reading Rainbow, and you would have gotten to wear Geordie's visor and had dinner with Patrick Stewart and Jonathan
Okay.
Frakes.
That would be really cool too. But
Oh, man,
I don't
love
have that kind of money. Sorry. That
Dude,
would
I
be
would find that kind of money.
Yeah, I'd take out a loan.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. I'd pay it back the rest of my life, but at least I got to wear Geordie's visor, Oh, good lord.
Number
All right.
1, I got to take a number 2.
They kind of took that whole idea, Yoshi has his own little universe and his own adventures, except they literally made him into this knitted, woolly, very
Like-
bad attempt at
So
a
it's
sack
Kirby's
boy.
epic yarn with Yoshi.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Except now you can take part of the yarn that you're made of and you throw it like a lasso and swing across, caverns and
So it's like Kirby's epic yarn with Yoshi.
it looks really, really cool. They took little snippets from Brotherhood where you have to kind of put your little gang together. Little bits of Assassin's Creed 3, and it looks really, really cool. I think it's a lot better than Unity because it's not in France and
Yeah,
fuck the French. But
I like making love and making cheese and
he knows my soft spot. Rox knows. So
Is it right here, like a baby?
yeah, slightly. That's where I start jamming the controller on my head, and then I whip it across the room. And
well, just earlier you were talking about you had a broken monitor. Now we know why the monitor broke. I mean,
Yeah, you threw a controller.
I did. I replaced my old monitor with an old TV of mine.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got your blueberry tea now?
I got my blueberry tea, bitches.
Oh God, Ron
That's
finally
right.
found it again. Very
And
nice.
I am never leaving it ever again.
I hope
it
so.
is mine forever.
As he hugs it and nurtures it. Like every time he rolls over, his wife goes, "Are you still holding that stupid jug of tea?"
That's already happened once.
All right.
So the thing I wanted to also show you, that not only is this book signed, but it also comes with an art fold-out
That's it. I hate you. I'm out.
that
I
shows the
quit.
path to get to
Shows-
Dunny.
Yay! Show's quit. We've made show quit. Nice job, Dan. And he's not coming back this time. That's the best part. Oh, damn, he came back.
All right, I'm
God
back.
damn it.
I lied. I had to go fetch something.
If it becomes published, then I will send a signed copy, and
That
maybe I'll
would
get
be-
Rand Miller to sign it too.
That no, you know what though? Honestly, just to have you signing a book is way above anything that I have. I have no books that are signed. So the fact that I could say I have an autographed book from the author, that's well worth it.
I'm gonna send you like a cookbook, and I'm just gonna sign it. And then
That
you'll-
would be
you can say-
amazing. I
and then
will
you can
still.
say you have a signed book.
Yeah, I would still flaunt it. I have an autographed book.
Chicken soup
my
for the
library.
Jewish soul.
That would be
I'll send
awesome.
you.
Oh my God! Yes.
Okay, the glasses gotta come off for this one.
Please,
Oh my god.
please send me that book. That would be awesome.
It ought to be matzo ball soup.
Right? I mean, I thought that was inherent in the book, but you know,
Maybe that's misunderstood.
it's like chapter 2 latkes, chapter
Chapter
1 was
3, why we eat
matzo.
Chinese food.
Right. Right. Should gaming companies release their games out on all the different platforms all at once, or continue to stagger certain releases on certain consoles? I brought this up because of my absolute fury about Assassin's Creed. This is bullshit. I can't stand this. And it's not the first time. Again, we brought this up before. They've done this with, God, almost seems like countless other games now.
When you're developing for the PlayStation 4, you're developing for one set of
Yes.
hardware. When you're developing for the PC, you're developing for a potentially unlimited number of configurations on PC.
Exactly.
Now,
That is no small task.
to me, a release date is a release date. If you're gonna push it, you push that shit out for everybody, or it doesn't freaking fly. It doesn't go.
Mhm.
And that I think is what's so frustrating for me. Don't give me a date if you're not gonna hold on to that date.
Duolingo, if you guys know about that, it's a
Yep. Mhm.
website that's basically like free Rosetta Stone
Mhm.
online. There's German, French, Spanish, Ukrainian, Irish, whatever. Well, they've been working on Russian, and I've been wanting to do it. And it's
That'd
been
be
at
cool.
90, like the original release date was like August 2nd, and it's still not done. And granted, there's been a lot of, like, from what I found out, the percentage complete and the release date are calculated off of how much work is actually done, but it's not calculated off it's not input by the team. So they
Right.
said they wanted to do 1,000 words. Well, there's 1,000 words in there, so it should be done. But say Duolingo, the company, didn't have the text-to-speech solution input yet and integrated it into their website. So sometimes it's a communication issue, is that the website is not putting this will be done when it's done, when we get this stuff integrated. Instead, they're saying there's no good information, and just every day it increments one more day.
Show what am I missing in chat?
I'm giggling at chat. Mr. Fu said, I agree, Show. I don't think you should give system-specific release dates. That's systemist.
Oh wow.
It's like racist.
So you're a project manager, and you know it's going to take you. I know this is probably way off, but it's going to take you 6 months to develop your PlayStation 4 version.
Right.
But it's going to take you 7 months to develop the PC version because you need that extra month's time. So you can do one of two things. You can either hold everything back and release it at that 7-month mark, or you can release the PlayStation version at that 6-month mark and bring in a little extra sales prior to that 7th month.
Yeah,
Well,
because the financial
that's
folks
what
are going to see that extra month that when the project was ready and just sitting there, it's not earning the company any money, and it's a knock on their balance
It's
sheet.
considered a
Well,
loss.
As a supervisor in the military, I'm giving a lot of deadlines, right? My commander says, look, this is going to be done by the 19th or else. To which I then have to reach deep down, grab a set, go back to the commander and say, no, we can't do this. But he doesn't want to hear that. So what I've learned to do in these past 12, almost 13 years is say, well, we can't do that, but if you give us this little bit of time, we'll also do this.
In my line of work, we end up just canceling the program and starting a new one, and there we go.
The original release of Hearthstone was not intended to be on the mobile devices. It wasn't until later that they came out on iPads, and then even later for iPhones and Androids.
I could have swore that they said at an early BlizzCon
they said that they wanted
they're going to do,
but they were going to put it out on the PC first.
And
how it did, and of course it was huge.
Make an Xbox exclusive game, and if it does well, go, well, if you guys have Windows 10, surprise, I would be fine with that. But at least make it an exclusive first, or only promise your 1 or 2 consoles.
Uh-huh.
If you're doing Assassin's Creed, say PlayStation and Xbox only, boom, done. And then go, well, surprise, later on. I would be cool with that.
Do that.
I would be fine with that.
Didn't Titanfall do that?
Yes,
Titanfall
did that. And I'm okay with it. It bombed on PC, but I've kind of grown used to letdowns. I mean,
sadly,
plenty of you guys have been doing it before.
Yep.
So, and I'm married. I'm sure my wife would say,
She's used to letdowns.
Right.
Oh.
Thank you. I knew it was coming.
What's up, guys? What's going on, man?
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Who do we got here?
I'm the special guest tonight.
Right.
Hello, special guest.
Well, introduce yourself at least.
My name's Matt Damon, the guest of the night.
That works.
Cool. Matt Damon's here.
Well,
I like how his icon says "drunk yet."
I'm working on it. Don't worry. Well, you know what? Fuck it, man. New guy, what do you got for us? Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
That that works. I like it.
Imagine Han Solo. Okay.
Right.
In a different movie.
All the President's Men or whatever the fuck he was in.
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Thank you.
I haven't watched
Thank you,
Blade
Google.
Runner in years. I gotta go back and do this. Yeah,
You
not
guys,
currently.
I'm kicking you off the podcast.
Well, you should, because the bitch of it is I bought it on Blu-ray and I have yet to open it up. Mr. Ronkley, take it away.
See you bye.
Join us every Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. Wait, we're Central Time. What the fuck? God damn it. Join us every Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific for the all-new 6 Gaming Podcast right here on YouTube.